Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Chad. Now, here on this show, we're going to explore some cooking tips. Maybe you're a bachelor, maybe you're not a bachelor, but you'd like to get into the kitchen and try some new things. We're going to get you started on some tips the women will never tell you. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started tonight. We are going to be whipping up a salad. Alright, now, tip number one. Everyone needs a Panini Press. If you don't have a Panini Press, you can go on Amazon, find Hamilton Beach, nice, cheap, not expensive. Great addition to your kitchen. We all need a Panini Press. All right, so if you're gonna go ahead and get that out, between that, an espresso machine, and an Instapot, you can do everything you need to do in your kitchen. All right, so while that's warming up, the thing you're always going to want to do before you get started in the kitchen is make yourself a good glass of something to drink, either a cup of coffee. Tonight I went with a peppermint tea with like some honey in there. Just fantastic. Give yourself something to drink, you know, while you're doing that. So we're gonna set that right over here. You're also going to want to get out your phone, turn on some music, play a YouTube video, you know, whatever you need to get in the spirit of the cooking. All right, so before we get started tonight, we also just want to thank my sponsor, Anti-Roost Donuts. Just a fantastic company based in East Tennessee. Well, they're not actually sponsoring me, if we're being honest, but they are a fantastic company, so you guys should definitely go check them out, give them a like on Facebook, and maybe they will sponsor me in my next video. All right, so at this point, our Panini Press is getting nice and hot, so we're gonna go ahead and open that up. Now, tip number one is these things are not exactly easy to clean, all right? So, nice easy tip for you. You're gonna take a piece of aluminum foil, find a piece about this long, and I already cut this one off for us tonight. We're gonna lay it in there, and we're gonna fold it right over the top. Kind of lay that in there, just nice and easy like that. Now, every salad needs bacon, right? But there was no grilled bacon in the fridge. So we're gonna grill some up. Now we're gonna start with grabbing some pan spray here. Always have your pan spray nice and close, the trusty old pan. We're gonna spray it down, get good and coated. We don't want anything to stick. Put that down in there. We're gonna also whip out some pepper. Put some pepper on the aluminum foil there. And then just set this off to the side. We'll need that later. Grab some salt down there, nice and handy as well. Put some salt on there. Set that off to the side. Now we'll go for our bacon. Now for a medium-sized salad, you're going to want about 3 pieces of bacon. So go ahead and just peel that out of there. Oh, nice bacon there. Now lay it on. That's nice and easy. Take our next piece. Now your normal-sized Panini Press would fit about 3 pieces, so it works out all right. If you have more company or something on an evening, you'll have to whip up a second batch, but it's just me here tonight, so we'll go with 1. That'll give me enough for another night yet. All right, we're gonna lay that sucker right in there. All right, we're gonna make sure those edges are tucked in. Fold the top down over top of it, and then we're just gonna close that up real nicely. Kind of push it down, get some nice tension on there. We're just gonna let that sit there and cook and sizzle for a little bit while we whip up the rest of our salad. So I know you can't see my counter here. It's a nice small kitchen, but we're gonna start with just a normal small serving tray. Now a lot of people would tell you, you know, you should cut up your lettuce, you know, on a cutting sheet or whatever you call those things, but that just makes more wash for you, or more dishes to wash. So just cut it up in your bowl. So we're gonna start out here with a nice half a head of lettuce. Had from earlier. I ate the other half here the other night. You're gonna take it up, so ready, good and clean, ready to go. You're gonna lay it in your bowl, nice and easy, just like that. Like that. All right. Now we're gonna grab a knife. We can grab that out of our drainer. Now, there's several knives that work. You can use a paring knife, right? But paring knife, not your greatest go-to knife. What you need is a real man's knife, all right? The bigger the knife, the better. All the way across the board. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can get by with a small knife. You need a big knife. All right, now we're gonna jump back over here for a moment. Something I forgot to tell you is make sure you bend the sides of your aluminum foil up when you roast your bacon, or some of that good grease will come out the side and it'll make a mess on your counter, and then it kind of defeats the purpose of not, you know, making a mess to clean up. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of put it in a bowl. Just about 3-4 cuts just across there. You know, who needs your lettuce all cut up too small? Because that just makes it harder to eat with a fork. Am I right? I'm gonna whip that up. Want something looking about like that when you're all said and done. See there, kind of mix it up a little bit with your hands. Mix it up like that. All right. Now we're gonna go get some mushrooms. Now, once again, I had these in my fridge. If you don't have mushrooms in your fridge, you can get a salad without mushrooms. It's super tasty with mushrooms. I strongly advise you go find some mushrooms. Maybe there's a Dairy Mart or a Dollar General down the road. They should have some mushrooms. You're gonna shake those over on top of it, just like that. Have your mushrooms there on top. Now we're going to take, and I have a tomato. I found it at the local grocery store too. You're going to want to find one of those. The salad's always better with tomato. So you're going to take your tomato, and you can see this one has some brown on it. Maybe it was in the discount section. You just want to take your knife and just use the same knife for sure. Don't ever get a new knife that you cut your lettuce with, because that's just unnecessary. And go ahead and cut it up. See our bacon over here is getting close to done. Kind of want to pat that down every now and again, make sure it's nice and tight. So kind of cut the top and the bottom off to where, you know, keeps from having those stems, those brown parts. And then you just go over top of your salad and you just take your knife and just start peeling that tomato into it. Just nice thick pieces. They're easier to get on a fork, just like the lettuce, you know. So you want to peel those things in there. And for a medium-sized salad, you know, you're gonna about want a whole tomato. You don't have to. You can save half of it for later if that's more. So this is kind of want to do that kind of to taste, whatever you prefer on that. I'm gonna put the whole thing in because I really like tomatoes. Try not to cut yourself, because that just really has a way of screwing up an evening with your salad if you cut yourself. So we're gonna stop here for a moment. We're gonna jump over here to our bacon, and we're gonna open that up. That should be about done. Oh yes, just nice and crispy. We're gonna grab ourselves a plate over here, and we're gonna just take a normal plate, and we're gonna grab some paper towels. Lay them down on the plate. We're going to grab these pieces of bacon. We're going to throw them over here on there on the paper towel. Don't forget to unplug your Panini Press at this point. And this is the reason it's so nice, because all you have to do is just take those edges, just wrap them up, curl it over. Nice and easy. You have your aluminum foil. It's ready to go in the trash can. Now that we're back, we can close that up, take our cord, and you don't want to let it cool down a little bit before you put it away, but we can go ahead and set it out of our way for right now. All right, then we're gonna take this bacon, but you just look at that bacon. I mean, crisp and ready to go. All right, then we're gonna kind of pat dry the bacon here. Make sure we have all that grease off of it. Nice and easy, just makes your salad a little more healthy, follow me. And then we're going to take our big knife, once again, don't need more dishes. We're going to kind of cut this bacon up into little pieces. We're going to throw it over here on our salad. A little piece at a time. You know, you can't do that without sampling, you know, at least one. That is where it's, yeah. Kind of cut the rest of that up. That is in about bite-sized pieces. All right, and take the rest of these pieces. Remember how we peppered the pan, nice and peppered on there. Throw those on. Oh, that is how you make a salad. You know, look at that. We're missing some cheese yet. We'll try to grab that. You can look at that coming together. Oh, that's just coming together just right. Very nice. In the sink. You don't need that again. You gotta take a swig of your tea. Good peppermint tea, relaxing in the evening. Open your cheese up. Once again, you can get, this is a whole milk mozzarella cheese. You can get that at kind of any grocery store around. This, you know, if you like a different cheese, definitely get a different cheese. Take the cheese, just put it on thick, right on top. Kind of spread it out a little bit if you need to. Like that, wrap it up, back up, put it in the fridge. Maybe we can make another salad tomorrow or the next day. And then you're finished. Look at that. I mean, that is a salad fit for a king. Now, if you're, you know, your wife's at home or you have company, you may want to dish it out, put it in other plates to eat, but if you're at home by yourself, just dig into that. What you don't eat, put some saran wrap over. You can eat it tomorrow, you can eat it the next day. This just makes a fantastic meal for an evening. As you can see, looks pretty fantastic too. I'm just really getting excited about this. If you guys enjoyed my show, a subscribe, a like to the channel, be fantastic. Do that for me. And I'll see you guys maybe in the next video. If you enjoyed it, and you know, if you watched it, and or I decide to make something else, maybe next time I'll use maybe I'll make an Instapot video. So comment what you'd like to see me make down below, and that way I know what to, you know, make for you guys. So all right, we'll see you guys later.